What's up guys, Thomas from FT86 Speed Factory, and today we're doing all the new products of November. First up, we're going to be talking about some lights. If you have a 2017 or newer BRZ with the newer bumper, you got these little slots here that you can put some DRL LEDs. These are from OLM. These are JDM style, and like everything else, Japan always gets the cool stuff. We're left here with all the leftovers, the hand-me-downs. So our cars don't get the cool option to have DRLs right here. You can get the authentic JDM OEM factory spec DRL, but those are like 400 bucks. And the one from OLM does the exact same job. It's not an authentic factory part from Subaru, but it looks just as good in my opinion, and it costs so much less. So the wiring's pretty simple on these. They pop right in. You pop the old little bezels that don't do anything, and you pop these lights in. There's a fuse box right next to it in the engine bay. You pop a little add fuse in there, and then you find a ground location with the yellow wire, and boom, you got some nice JDM, not actually JDM, lights for your 2017 or newer BRZ. Now if you have an FRS, we have some new OLM LED fog light bulbs. Now if you remember a couple videos ago, there was this cool fancy fog light that would go from a white light and switch to a yellow light, but it was pretty expensive. Well, this one does the same thing, switching from yellow to white light. So OLM kind of has this theme going of like taking really cool stuff and making it pretty affordable. But anyways, this is an H11 bulb. So this will replace your halogen bulbs, this right here where your fog lights would normally go. This is a race car, so it's just an empty cavity. There's no fog lights, there's no need for it. But it would normally go there, and if you're still running halogen bulbs, it's like 2018. You should definitely upgrade and get some LEDs. And these LEDs are cool because you can switch from white to yellow. And the way you do this, once you install it, pretty simple installation here. You just plug them right in after you get rid of your halogens. It'll default to a white light, and then if you switch your fog lights off and then back on again, then it'll switch to the yellow, so you can kind of see through crappier weather a little bit better. If it's foggy and stuff, you know, yellow's better. Or you can switch it back to the white. So just by flipping on and off the fog lights, you get to switch the colors of these LED bulbs. All right, so for the interior, we only have one new thing, and it is a new gauge cluster from Magnum. This is going to be the third version that they come out with for the FRS, BRZ, and 86. The first one is the F Sport style, that's kind of like the LFA style from like Toyota, Lexus. And then we have the BRZ style one that is more like red focused for the red themes on the BRZ's gauges. And then this one, this is the LC version, the newest one, and it's kind of like a more bold version of the F Sport one, the first one that came out. It's kind of like they took the F Sport one, highlighted all of it, and then hit Control B and made it bold. They've added more accent lines. It's more in your face, kind of like the tachometer is like 3-4 times as wide as the first one. So that's really cool. It's going to be a lot brighter with all the LEDs, but overall it's just what design you like the most based on your style. So this is just another option you have now from Magnum, which is great. The installation on this is pretty simple. You pop a couple things off, undo a couple screws. Like, it may look like a lot of hard work, but it's really simple, and the only special tool you need is a fork and a screwdriver, and those aren't very special. Up next, we have quite a few new wheels in this month. The ones in front of me, these are the Volk TE37s. These are the SL versions, which means they're going to be a little bit lighter than the typical TE37. So these are 400 grams lighter, which is like 9/10 of a pound, so almost a full pound lighter than the normal TE37s. This one is the Hyper Blue finish, while the one next to it is the Mag Blue finish. Both really cool finishes from Volk. With the SL model, other than just the lightweight from shaving off some material in the back, stuff that you don't see when it's installed on the car, but it's a little bit lighter. You'll also have the T37 SL logo in red on the rim of the wheel, and these are an 18 by 9.5 with a plus 40 millimeter offset, and they do weigh in at 18.3 pounds for the Hyper Blue finish and 18.4 pounds for the Mag Blue, and those are just the weights we've got real world testing. There's just a little off in maybe the finish or just the wheels themselves. Now the other Volk wheels we have are the Volk ZE40s, and this is kind of the opposite spectrum of the Volk wheels in terms of like spoke design. The T37s are the big fat spokes, while the ZE40s are the nice multiple spokes that are a lot thinner. Now these are a 18 by 9.5 with a plus 43mm offset, and we've got them in 3 different colors. Very America trio here. We got them in red, white, and blue, and that blue is a mag blue. So let's take a closer look at these wheels. Now in terms of weight for these wheels, the mag blue finish is going to be 18.3 pounds when we weighed it, and the red and the white are going to be coming in at 18.6 pounds. So a little variance in the finishes for those wheels. Now the other wheel we have is the Rays 57 XTCs in a bronze finish, and this is kind of a cool matte bronze finish. It doesn't say it's matte, but that's what it appears to me. And it's a 18 by 9.5 with a plus 38 offset, which is the preferred offset for the 8.6. It fits the fender wells a little bit better if you're running a 255/35/18 tire, and it weighs in a little bit heavier than these Volks at 22.6 pounds. Now some stuff that's not going to be on the website this month but is going to be coming soon is the stuff that we saw at SEMA. So some of the wheels, we're going to bring in the Advan TC4s, also going to be bringing Advan's RZF2 wheels, and then on the Volk side we're going to be bringing in the CE28, and that's going to be a special Club Racer 2 Black Edition. There's also some new sequential lights from Specdy. We've got full sequential turn signals in the rear for the taillights, and they have a new headlight that's also full sequential as well. Those are like the ones that we have on the website already, just now the turn signals are sequential, so that's pretty cool. I wish they would have added that feature a long time ago. Project Kicks is also coming out with some new lug nuts and these bolts that go inside open-ended lug nuts that are going to keep the lug nuts from backing out, so you wouldn't have to retorque the wheels after every session out on the track. So that'll keep your lug nuts on and hopefully protect your wheels and your car if something were to go bad and the wheels would come off. Then we have Grady's new turbo kit that we saw at SEMA that has a smaller turbo, so things are going to spool up faster, and they also have their new ITBs, which are the individual throttle bodies that sit on top of the engine. It's a brand new intake manifold for the individual throttle bodies, and that's used to speed up throttle response, and he said that it gets rid of turbo lag almost entirely, which is cool, and it's a small turbo, so like small turbo, ITBs, those together would probably be a pretty sick setup. All right, that's all the new stuff that we have in this month. Like always, all the products are gonna be listed down in the description. If you have any questions, please send us an email at sales@ft86speedfactory.com. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, first, thank you for listening to me for this long. And second, write down your favorite product in the comment section below. All right, that's the end of the video. See you guys next time. Like always, all the descriptions, all are going to be down in the links. Damn it. Like always, all the descriptions, shoot. All right, that's all the new stuff that we have for this month. All right, that's all the stuff that we have for this month. All the new stuff, all the new stuff. Why is this taking forever? All right, that's all the new stuff that we have in this month. Wow, brain, just come on.